welcome to the Golf Club. We're here with Nate Klingersmith, the head of golf?
Director of golf
for this new club here. And we're in the, tell us about this room that we're in right now.
So this room is called the Bunker.
Okay.
It's an enclosed room. We have 4 more bays just like this out in our main room, which back onto our open area, the bar, licensed, the lounge, indoor putting green. So we have lots of other amenities that complement the 4 simulators, plus this private room that has instruction by myself, club fitting, training, all that stuff to help you with your golf game. Yeah.
So this stuff's all under construction out here, but should be ready 4 to 6 weeks, all things considered?
Yeah, in a perfect world.
So more of a group setting outside with a little bar and stuff. Maybe you could have a couple of foursomes, groups of guys, friends of yours come in and sort of play a few rounds of golf together, meet in the center, have drinks. What are you talking about? And girls, yes. All genders, whatever you need. Even gender-free is fine. So what else do you want to tell us about the club at this point in time?
So right now, this big machine up here in the ceiling there is called the GC Hawk. GC stands for Game Changer.
Okay.
So it is a ceiling-based launch monitor, which uses infrared cameras that you can see that are flashing at us right now, and it captures the golf ball and golf club at 10,000 frames per second to plot your shots as true to life as it would be outside on a golf course. In a driving range setting, practice session, actually out on the golf course, playing here, Miami, Scotland. We have 20 courses loaded up for you to choose from, so you have variety of play every time you come.
Okay. And you were saying earlier live play, so tell us about the weather situations you can do here.
Yeah, so we have defaults. We can make it as benign as possible, so nice and friendly, no wind, 72 degrees and sunny, which we would like to live in.
Yeah.
But if we went to Doral today and it was raining and we clicked on real-time weather, the rain would come down on the screen, the wind would be true to actually how it is there at that exact time from that same direction. So you can have as true to life experience on the golf course, or you can make it nice and player friendly.
Or just add some rain or some wind or a little bit of temperature and stuff like that, change things. Fantastic. And people might ask about local golf courses. Any ones that you're going to possibly load up here for local? Yeah,
we're looking at having Lower Bay being mapped by this. I was the head pro at Lower Bay for the last 10 years.
Okay.
I've always loved the design and the layout of Lower Bay, so we think that it will be a very popular choice, especially with the amount of Lower Bay people that live up here, people that have played Lower Bay.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're constantly adding courses to their global library.
Yep.
So that'll be the one thing that we can consistently add over the years, so that player always has a good variety of new courses to play.
Excellent. And you were saying people should treat this as regular day of golf as they're going to do it, right? Book it in. So tell us how that all works in terms of pricing and the time it takes to play around and such in here.
So all the reservations are by the hour, not by the amount of holes.
Okay.
And within that hour, it always includes 1 to 4 people. So just like a regular round of golf.
Okay.
If you happen to have a 5th person or 6th person, you can absolutely bring them. There's just a small little upcharge for that.
Okay.
And then again, it also might potentially slow down the amount of golf they actually get in, just like a normal round of golf. If you have that 5th person out with you on the course, the marshal would come after you if you had that 5th person.
So there's a marshal here that'll roam around?
No, we'll allow that. Yeah, we let that slide here.
So $59 an hour?
$59 an hour, 1 to 4 people. 1 hour is the minimum, and you can take it all the way up to 4 hours. And 4 hours would get you 4 guys for 18 holes.
Okay.
So general rule of thumb, 1 hour per person for 18 holes.
Okay.
If you brought a foursome and you wanted to play 9 holes, which is a very comfortable amount of time, that's 2 hours, nice and quick, and everybody gets in their
So
golf.
if you want to buzz in here early, do a round of golf by yourself, 18 holes, 1 hour, back to the office.
Exactly. Nobody has to know.
Well, let's get through this and show us how the simulation
So
works.
this is the home screen that everybody would see when they walk in.
Okay.
And then our team would get you set up for whatever you want to do on that day. So if we just say, hey, Nate, I want to go to the driving range. I want to hit some balls. So we'll go to the Improve, and we have a Foresight range, which is just a general driving range. But this thing is so customizable and detailed that if I went to, say, Cog Hill in Chicago, they even have their driving range mapped. So I can go to the Cog Hills driving range in Chicago. So now I'm in Cog Hill Golf Club, their driving range.
Dynamite.
Yeah. So all that this system needs to do is that it's looking for a golf ball, and once it finds that golf ball and locks on, it knows I'm a right-handed player.
Okay.
I'm free to hit.
And if we're left-handed, show us the left-handed switch.
And then if we're left-handed, if I was going to have a different line, now it knows I'm left-handed, and it just repositions the screen. So the kind of multiplayer left-righty is a very quick process, whereas other models you would have to have moved the system to actually capture the right-handed, left-handed, so that's another benefit of the ceiling-based.
It's the fun play with all your friends, but there's also coaching, training, And you
Absolutely.
mentioned club fitting with some of the top brands.
Yeah, club fitting, we're going to have Titleist, Callaway, and Ping to start, who are all pretty much located in the GTA, all the way out to Oakville. So their fitting process, which is beneficial for any player, beginner or avid, we're going to be able to do that full process and system here, so people don't have to drive to the city anymore.
Dynamite. Well, let's see if I can hit one of these balls straight here. So talk to me about that again. We did a little demonstration earlier, but just how it finds the ball in terms of where it hits the screen and captures it. And
so because it's going through an infrared field and it's not just taking a picture here,
Yep.
it can plot that ball all the way up to the screen. So that spot that it hit on the screen is exactly where your ball hit.
Yep.
And then you can see all these metrics here on the left. So this is actually telling me, from an instructor standpoint, the spin rates, the spin ratios, the launch angles, all this stuff. This helps really expedite the teaching process to help correct or improve a person's game.
if we start to see patterns and stuff like
Exactly.
that.
And as yourself, you get a bunch of data that can be beneficial to you. You may not know how far you hit your 7-iron. You may have a inflated theory on how far you hit it or not enough. So this gives you real, actual data.
Mine's probably inflated. Does it say he keeps shanking it right?
No, no, it doesn't say that. It'll
collect that data maybe and see
good
if I
or
can-
bad. It doesn't sugarcoat anything. It'll tell you. That was a good one.
Still going a bit right.
Still going a little bit to the right. I'd like to say we could blame it on the wind, but we don't have any wind turned on.
So this is an outstanding system. So what else do we want to add before we close everything? We're doing the fitted clubs, coaching, training, development.
Casual play, recreational play. We'll have leagues once we get going as well. Weekly leagues, contests, tournaments. Corporate will be a really big one. This is going to be a great place for team building, even business meetings if you want to do that.
CKTeam before our party next year. Come in here, hit some balls, play a couple rounds. Right?
Yeah, I mean, very, very unique to have a place where you could have the benefit of all this tech and AV to run a meeting or presentations on a 15-foot screen. Break out for lunch. You can load up presentations. So the corporate possibilities are really good, especially for a booming economy that we have.
Especially out here where you're going to have four others. And they're all kind of more social together.
And they're all open, So you could be in the general room and see all 4 15-foot screens and have whatever you need to have on them. One for playing golf, one for presentations, one for you name it.
If you bring so maybe even people coming up from the city, you have 16 people, you have 4 foursomes, and you play sort of a little tournament for the day.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's have a big thank you for Nate Klingersmith, who's given us this tour, and watch for the full opening of this. Come by, check it out. Nate will give you a full tour, and think about lessons, think about fun play, think about getting your clubs fitted, and think about just what a social atmosphere this is going to be once the whole central area is open.
12 months of your golf.
12 months of your golf. All right, thanks a lot, Nate.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
Cheers.